What's up, Kristen?
What time where are you in the world?
Okay.
And what time is
I'm
it?
in Darwin, Northern Territory, Australia. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Woo!
Happy Mother's Day. Are you going to mimosas after this?
No, actually, Kristen, I was surprised this morning. So I had to go out and scoff my breakfast down. I got to do a live. We had to go home.
Oh, I love it.
It was awesome. It was awesome. But I'm so
Like,
happy
I
to be
bust
here.
out some bubbly for us otherwise. Like, get an
I
early
have my early morning coffee, black coffee.
Well, cheers. Cheers to you and Mother's Day.
Thank you very much. So is it Mother's Day where you are? Where are you based?
Oh, after we go to sleep. So I'm
After you go,
I'm in
later.
Southern California.
I'm in your future. I'm in your future.
That's a thing. I have a friend, Dieter, if you're watching this, I have a friend who lives in Australia, and he's always like, I'm in your future.
Let's go.
It must be a thing.
It's incredible, actually. Yes. So I just want to say I am so happy to be here with you. And just for my people, I just want to do a quick introduction so that everyone knows, who you are, your background. So everyone, this is Kristen. Now, Kristen, can you tell me how to say your surname?
Oh, correctly? Very white. Gutierrez.
And
I say that respectfully for the Latins and my ex-husband, whose name, and my kids who have that name, Gutierrez. But like,
Gutierrez.
like it is Gutierrez. Like it is nothing fancy.
Oh, that's wicked. That's wicked. Well, Kristen Gutierrez. I'm Greek, so I can say that I can roll the R. Yes. Used to be burnt out, overlooked, and undervalued. She was constantly chasing tiny objects, yet she never felt fulfilled. All that changed when she turned what happened to her into what happened for her. That's incredible, yeah? And started living a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Called by major industry leaders as the LFG Queen and the Get It Done girl, Kristen, and believe you me, she gets it done. It's a 2-time award-winning best-selling author who has spoken on stages with the likes of Gabrielle Boucher and Eileen Wilder, our mentor. How incredible is that? Now, clients pay more than $150,000 for just one VIP day with Kristen, where she consults businesses on how to scale their company exponentially. Now, when you listen to her teach, you will immediately recognize she is one of the most masterful communicators and teachers that you have ever heard. She is an absolute blessing to all of us in this industry. So if you're ready to feel bigger, have a bigger impact, grow your influence, make more income, and most of all, have more fun, welcome. So good to be here with you, Kristen.
Thank you, Krissa. What's up? It's so fun. Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
No, it's so good. Now, I was supposed to be with you in Houston, but overcome with COVID, I couldn't make it there. But my partner, Laura, she made it there, and you got to meet each other. Tell me about your experience. It was incredible, wasn't it?
Oh, my gosh. Anytime you have an opportunity, I don't know about you, but like, do you feel empowered and motivated and just like at a new level when you meet a bunch of strangers who become lifelong friends? Like when you're amongst a group of people who you're like, these are my people, and you're talking, just like the title of this thing, 10x your impact, your influence, and your income, and you're moving the needle so fast and so far to say $100 million, $20 million, like these all of a sudden achievable financial goals for you or your family. Like, does that happen to you? Like, you just get so empowered.
I love listening to that, Kristen, because if it's okay, if I just go back in a little bit of my backstory, faced with so much adversity and stuff. And then my partner, Laura, she had this incredible, experience with very high level clients of hers. And in an experience where she was making them over $150,000 overnight in their yearly income. And she just thought to herself, now, I think I can do that for myself. And I came from this incredible time where I was just lost, what was going on around me. And then I met Eileen, and then that just changed for me. And it just opened up my world to people such as yourself who just charge so much money and know that it's believable. You're just like me. You're just like everybody else. I mean, who here has been in that position where they felt stuck, where they felt blocked, where they felt that they couldn't go any further, and then all of a sudden someone takes you by the hand and you just know that bang, and you have that incredible day yourself. That's awesome. So tell us a little bit, like, your backstory. I know I introduced it, but tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. So I love the part where you said what happened to you into what happened for you. So tell me if this has happened. Let us know in the chat. We're streaming on YouTube and in Facebook right now. And so we can see a lot of your comments. But April 17th, 2023. So like a year ago.
Wow.
Who else has been like thrown out with the baby in the bathwater from their corporate job?
And I'm not laughing. I'm laughing with you, not at you.
I'm laughing at myself too. Like, I love that job. And it wasn't personal. And I was able to take this horrific thing that happened to me and to my family and like not, I don't know if this is you, but if I can be a little vulnerable, like we're the type of family right now with our kids being so young and just maybe our spending habits, we live in our money. And that was really hard to be seen to the door when I was not, like when I was planning everything around the stability of my income. In fact, I had recently purchased in the year earlier in end of 2022, I had purchased my grandparents' home in Indiana, and I live in California. So like way over there. And we were pouring tons of money into this house that we didn't have. And everyone would say, well, that's really risky. And I said, no, I'll cash out and do a refi, and like my job can sustain that. And then I was let go from my job as a vice president of sale in the middle of writing Be a Better Sales Leader. The walls of the home were completely open. So if you know anything about refinancing in the US, like they do a walkthrough. And has this ever happened to anybody watching where you lose your job in the middle of like walls being open? So we couldn't have tried to refi at that moment in time. We had to go through and finish the renovation. And so it was just, I tell that story not to like impress you, but to like impress upon you that it was a very, very low time for me. And I'm so grateful. I have other mentors, and my mentors, this strategy of 1-1-1. So I was so their whole method, finding your purpose, is one solution, one type of sale, like you consult with it or you do one thing, and then one audience. And so on April 17th, when I lost my job, I leaned all the way into their system, and it's genius. And I was able to monetize my sales background, maybe like Laura, your partner, and I was selling to corporations sales strategies. And I loved it. 2023 was a miracle of a year. Like, I've never walked around. Anybody listening, like, are you an entrepreneur? Have you, somebody messaged me today, like, I just resigned. I can't wait. Like, it's time to go full steam ahead. Because I talk to people all stages of either they're wanting to leave their corporate job and they haven't figured out how yet. Either they're like me and they had planned on leaving their corporate job, but the universe made that plan aggressively fast. Or somebody today in my bonus training I hosted, he's been an entrepreneur for 16 years and he's just kind of well, in his words, bored, bored with what he had been doing.
Wow.
And so to finish the story, I still talk in corporate, like Q4. So like fall of last year, fall, last Thanksgiving, I was like scratching my head, like desperately looking, like, how do I just felt like I was shoving a round peg in a square hole. Like the system I had been working for like corporate people, buying cycle. It's like, no, it's Christmas. Like we'll renew you in the new year. And all of my contracts had expired and I got scared.
Wow.
And so it took me about 6 months, and parts of the story, like I'm not going to share, but like ultimately it led me to finding a system, right? Like when you're really, 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 really feel like you're at the bottom, sometimes it's scary. You can even go lower and you're like, how do I get myself out of this? And like, you try things to humble yourself. You get your ego out of your way. You're like, okay, well, like I actually have 2 kids. I got to keep the roof over their head. Like, how do I do this? And through lots of trial by error, failing forward, I found a system that now I'm coaching others on. And I'm so like, I'm even okay with like the fact it took me 2 years to find this system, because now one of those things, as you know, Krista, that just like changes people's lives.
It does. It changes people. And you know what I love about what you said? Failing forward. And to be in that position. Well, I remember times, I mean, who here has woken up in the morning and felt that incredible dread just fall over you and all on your chest, and you think, I don't want to face the day. Yes. I don't want to get up. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. And that heaviness, such a horrible feeling. But you just said now that this incredible system. Tell us.
Yeah. So I help. I have, the irony is like this works in corporate, like gangbusters. Like I have a community where I'm like, you guys don't discount what I'm telling you, because I already can see how this will work. But I help.
Yeah, Kristen, I just love that, because I just want to butt in there, because I came from the rock. I mean, I had a BA, I studied teaching, but I've toured the world as a rock star front band. And then I met Laura, like 2 opposite ends of the world. And then to go from rock star to all this corporate knowledge and sayings, it just blew my mind. So when you say, yeah, look, I just know that this is going to work, I believe it, because that's exactly what I've learned of Laura. So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I love it. No, that's what it's all about. It's all like all dialogue. So yeah, because I know that what you do is also similar and very needed for my audience. So we're going to talk about that next. My system, I help entrepreneurs, I help business owners, I help experts, I help people who have found their purpose. I help course creators and consultants. So I help these type of people with a system to make irresistible offers out of what they already have, sell it one to many, and then borrow, paying for, but like borrowing the audience of others who has like credibility. Maybe there are so many, I don't want to just say YouTube influencers, but like there are so many multimillionaires out there who have hundreds of thousands or just thousands of people on their email list, and they're not productizing, they're not monetizing their email list. And like they would love to be presented with an opportunity to, and you see it. I've always wondered, like, I follow somebody named Chalene Johnson. She has something called the Marketing Impact Academy. Chalene's amazing. And once in a while, maybe every 6 months, you get an email from Chalene. And then you don't just get one, because she emails all the time, but you get like 18 emails 5 days in a row about her new best friend, Stu. So if anybody's it's not like her new best friend, but like all of a sudden, every single one of her emails is about Stu. And you're like, and Stu is selling a thing. And the whole pitch in the email is to go to Stu's course, to go to his class, to go do this thing with Stu. And what what we don't know is that, like, there's actually a system and a reason why Stu and Chalene have decided to partner up, and that system is accessible to anybody. So
wow, I love that. That is absolutely amazing. And I know, and it's so, what is so important is in the past, a lot of us, hear, yeah, we're going to teach you, yeah, there's a system, but they really don't grasp it. But really just comes down to a simple system that can change your whole life, your whole entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah.
But I face people feeling stuck. I have been there myself. I mean, who here has just felt stuck moving forward when their business has just stopped? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah,
As I would say, crazy pants.
Crazy pants. Yeah, I mean, I think it's Napoleon Hill there's a whole story behind it, but like W. Clement Stone says, enemy of wealth isn't someone's mindset. It's delay. And now that's a out of context statement, but it's like, I hear what you're saying. And I'm last October, November, I'm like pacing back and forth in my house. Like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do I do it? And I didn't have permission. I didn't give myself, I had permission. I just didn't know I could give myself permission.
Oh, I love that.
Iterate and innovate. And it's like, instead of trying to get on more one-to-one calls, instead of trying to like shove around peg in a square hole, join my community, buy one, get one, half off, like whatever I was trying to do, my emails were starting to feel salesy. And I'm a salesperson, right? Yeah. And you're just like, it's a combination of feeling desperate and stuck. And the stuckness makes us desperate, where it becomes this like cycle of, I don't really know, like, and that's the scary, that's when I think everybody here can
relate. Absolutely. I mean, that's what holds people back, that feeling of feeling stuck. Give me another example. I mean, that was amazing. I love the W. Clement Stone statement. I mean, it is so true, but what else holds people back, Kristen?
What else, Carissa? Like, I mean, our mindset holds people back. Like, yeah,
absolutely. Like for me, I have found that clients that we've worked with is, like you said, not giving themselves the permission to go forward, the permission to actually go all in. They just stay there feeling stuck. And a lot of us, we hear, from our social conditioning, the people around us, online, offline, wherever, we always hear people having a fear of failure. I feel that a lot of people getting stuck because they actually have a fear of success. The system can be so simple. They just don't give themselves permission to reach out to people such as yourself, such as us, to go forward, because that fear of success in something so simple that they too can achieve, they find so difficult. Would you agree?
I mean, have you ever bought a course that didn't work out?
Or got computer hard drives full of them.
Yeah. Like, I'll never forget when I was like, oh my gosh, I finally found the thing. And someone's like, again? You found it again?
Oh, Kristen, that reminds me, I remember once it was late at night and I was on the computer, and I just get a little vulnerable now. I remember it was the new course that I had bought. I didn't know what was going on, but I had to stay in front of my computer in the office because my partner was like, okay, I was trying to convince the family that this wasn't another shiny object. This wasn't an expensive hobby. Something was going to come out of it. And I know that feeling.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about shiny objects in a second, because but so this is the thing I think that holds people back is we buy a course and it doesn't work out, or some of us buy 10 courses and we don't make them work, or it doesn't, it really, maybe some of them we buy because they're not right for us. Like, I mean, literally, I just became the person who collected courses, and over the years they get more and more expensive, or mentorship or masterminds. I have so many people say, but like, I didn't get an ROI out of it. And that's a really hard position to be in when it's not my course or my thing,
Yeah.
but like I'm desperate to ask them questions because why? And at the end of the day, if the course was set up right, if the mastermind, if the program, whatever it is that you're buying is a system, is a blueprint, is a framework, is a methodology.
Yes, absolutely.
Then it really is truly, did you work the system? And at what point did it break? Go back to that point in the system and rework it.
Yeah. Absolutely. That was my biggest breakthrough, is actually focusing on what the system was. And I must say that all those courses that I bought beforehand brought me to the position that I am now. It was a learning journey. I just had to make the shift that I needed to follow exactly what I was buying, exactly what I was being taught. At the end of the day, you're the coach. You're the coach. I need to do exactly as you said, and I need to be coachable. So, yeah.
Whoa, that's a whole nother thing, coachability. But to wrap that part up is like, you're right. You are right. It brought you to where you are. But so many of us stop before the breakthrough. And we blame the course, or we blame the busy season we're in, right?
Yeah.
Instead of, this is why I'm known in so many of my communities as the girl who gets it done, or the LFG queen, as I think you said, because I take massive amounts of action. I learned a framework of how to write a book in 3 months. I have 2 super small kids. I had a corporate job that I lost. And the worst part is I lost it. The thing is, I don't know if you caught the irony. I was a VP of sales who was fired, who then still wrote a book on being a better sales leader.
I mean, that's crazy. That is incredible.
So many people's like, has anybody ever been faced with just so much adversity and then failure, and then things not working out because we've bought our 5th course and it doesn't work? But like, the ability to take a step back and say, like, what do I need to fix that's inside of me? Like, what beliefs? What is my belief system? What are the things I'm carrying around with me that aren't serving me anymore? The stories that we tell ourselves.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I love that, Kristen. I absolutely love that. With me, it's okay to go into my backstory. For me, okay, rock star, whatever, and then cancer. And I don't mean you have cancer in order to, like for me it was, and they gave me months to live. And so it wasn't once, twice, 3 times I had to go, and I'm still getting treatment every month, but I'm doing very, very well. So they gave me months to live, and it's now been 4 years. So I'm doing very well. But for me, it was like, do I lay in my bed and just feel sorry for myself, or do I do something? So for me, it was, my life changed when they told me it was over. And that transformed everything. Started making soap, thinking I'm going to build an empire, but I took this one step and I thought, wait a minute, I can teach people how I did this, how I did that, became a hypnotherapist, all this, like so much. And now I'm in your sphere, and it's just incredible. My thing is to be able to inspire, to be able to bring people out of those horrible depths of darkness into the light, and tell them, and like you said, show them that anyone can do it. We're mums. I've been a single mum before too. Like, you lost your job. I faced my own adversity, and we still persevered. Nothing allowed us to stop. And that's the key. Whereas beforehand, I'd buy a course. Oh, look, it was their fault. They didn't write it properly, because I would just give up. I'd just give up.
The blame game is real. There's so many objections that as humans we have. It's to like the course itself, or it's internally, like I'm busy, I have cancer, I lost my job. Like, these are things affecting me that, like, I'm like, no, I can't. Or externally, my spouse doesn't allow me to, or my credit card is maxed out, or I just went to Starbucks, McDonald's today, so therefore, like, I don't have any disposable income. Internally, externally, or about the thing itself, as to why we make excuses.
Excuses, exactly. And that's what they are. They are excuses. Because at the end of the day, I mean, who says it? Who says this? It doesn't matter what it is. If we want something, we'll just get it. We'll just buy it if we want it that much. If you want the transformation, you will take the necessary steps forward to take you from A to B and get what it is that you want. moving forward. Now, Kristen, tell us all about this masterclass, how incredible it's going to be.
Oh my goodness. And you have one coming up. Let's talk about them both. Tell us first, Carissa. Tell us like what you do, because then we can like parallel. We live in parallel worlds. So
yes. Okay. Now we just from what we just did recently over in Houston, we've pivoted slightly and stuff. And so things have changed. But what if one single training, you could finally gain the confidence to crush it with your high ticket offers, become wildly cash flow positive, and transform your clients' lives? That's basically our motto now. And so it's kind of like what you do and that, but it's like focusing on, look, it's about the language. It's about knowing that there is so much abundance in this universe. And I know that this is true. You know that this is true. I came before from a place of lack. It's, oh my God, create that incredible high ticket offer, get the languaging right, and your whole world opens up to you. So yeah, so that's our new focus now.
And the thing is, like, we're so close to our superpowers that we don't see them, because potato, everybody in the world could be selling the same thing, but we're coming at it from always a different angle. You're talking earlier, your superpower having come from the depths of despair with cancer diagnoses, being told you have months to live, and then rising above that, and then realizing that you can teach others how to do that. Right. Me being with my adversity and like turning the fact of what happened to me into what happened for me, and using it as my launch pad to like just get out of my own way, like take massive action. And then the fact that we share similar mentors is we continue to invest in training,
absolutely,
that teaches us things that we then go and inspire and teach the world with. It's like most people I talk to, I don't know if this is the same for you, but like they don't realize that it's a framework or a system or a blueprint that actually moves the needle.
That's exactly right. Because we focus now on coaches who want to scale and accelerate their business fast. And it's all about momentum and following an incredible system. So for those coaches who wanting to go from Struggleville to elegant high ticket offers, convert premium clients, 5x your business, you know the drill. It's incredible. And it's such an incredible time, because what are they saying by 2026? What is it going to be like? It's going to be $1 billion industry in this online realm.
Trillion.
Like COVID opened up this incredible new way of learning, and we can do it from the comfort of our own home. Who wouldn't like that? Like, it's incredible. Like, to know, like, for me to have the incredible days that we have with our masterclasses, and to know that we can see that much money in a day, where you could face I'm not saying you got to come from cancer. Any adversity is your story. Use your story to empower your foot forward, your new world online. It's incredible. So your masterclass.
So millionofferchallenge.com/VIP. We did an incredible, so I'm doing a 4-day challenge next week, May 13th through 16th. And I'm like, is it okay with you guys if I over deliver? And so we did a bonus training today, Saturday, instead of Sunday on Mother's Day. And oh my gosh, the takeaways from that training, they were like, this is incredible. I can't believe it. And so I'm teaching the 4 steps to creating wealth and abundance through what you're already offering by repackaging it in a different way, changing the way that you sell it, and borrowing other people's audiences. If you're like so many and you don't have your own audience, like i.e. email list, i.e. followers on social media, right? And just like how to see this opportunity that, as you were saying, has been created by COVID and all of us meeting online now, because we could have done this before. It just would have been like over the phone. It would have been like
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Now it's all video.
Oh, it's crazy. It's amazing. We have clients on, I believe, nearly every continent on the planet, like Hawaii, America, England, like everywhere. Greece, the islands in Greece, like it's just crazy. Like it's incredible, and I just absolutely love it.
Wait, so you're Greek?
Yes.
Originally?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell you where I've been in Greece, and you're going to say I'm not pronouncing it right, but like, and so I want you to correct me. But go deep into like your geography of your country on the coast of the Mediterranean, and to Göcek.
Okay.
Do you know Göcek? Göcek. How do you pronounce it? Yeah, see? I know. No, I know.
I don't know. I'm from the Dodecanese, the Greek islands. There's a cluster of 12.
It's in
so
Turkey.
Kalymnos, Kos, Rhodes. Yeah, yours is in Turkey.
Yeah. Okay, it's in Turkey.
But there's a lot, obviously, there's a lot of the ancient Greek monuments there.
Yeah, well, we were on a yacht. We were on a yacht. We went over to Rhodes. But we were like docked. We were like in the water in Göcek. But it's true.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. We were there last year, and I'll be there too this year. Like I can't get enough. My mom and dad are there now, and I just need to be back there too.
Food. I'll just like I mean when we went to Greece for the days, we went to Rhodes, right? Man, and it was very Mediterranean, and I just will remember like I could eat like this every single day.
Yes, I know. And I'm so lucky. My family's all from the islands, fishermen. So it's crazy. Like, I love it. It's so good. I love the lifestyle. It's amazing.
So tell us, when is your masterclass?
Okay, now our masterclass is, now I'll convert it to your time zone. So just give me one moment so that I get it right. So it's Thursday, the 16th of May. Why did my page change? 1 second.
So Friday for you.
Yes. So Thursday. So Thursday, 16th of May, 9:30 PST, 12:30 EST, and 5:30 PM UK time. Nice. Yeah. And the link is offeracceleratorlive.com. So it's offeracceleratorlive.com.
Are you going to be there?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
What time is that for you?
Oh God, don't even go there. It's in the middle of the night. When you guys were in Houston, I was there. It was incredible that we were able to actually join in online.
Yeah.
And the body Faye having COVID as well, like it was intense. But it was so good to be able to experience it virtually. Like I said, if you can't make it to the other side of the world, thankfully Laura did. To be there in the room with you is so amazing. But we'll be there in July. We're going back in July. So yeah, it'll be awesome. Oh, you're going too?
Yes.
Oh, we get to meet in person. Awesome.
Yeah, I'll go all the time now. I love it. I love, like, I really do. Like, this is why I'm so excited for what I have to offer others, is because I sit stuff in my frameworks. Like, I won one of my awards. You said I'm a 2-time award winner. Yeah. I won 2 Stevie Awards, which is it's an international thing. It's for business and corporations. Thank you. And the one was on an innovation framework and how I created the steps to drive innovation through a sales process. It was in a category of like complex sales. So I was so proud of that. And it's funny because it's 3-4 years ago now when I won that, and I still didn't see it. We often don't see our superpowers. We don't see what's so obvious. And this is why I pay a premium dollar to learn from others who are 1-2 steps ahead of me, so they can shorten and compress the time it takes me to do things. And they've spent 10x the amount of money that I've spent learning from them. And so I truly love others who hear my voice, or, I'm sure for you the same, hear your voice and say like, I got to hitch my wagon to that ride because she knows the direction that we're supposed to go in, and they're going to shorten the time it's going to take me to get there. And that's it.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome, Kristen. I know how you feel. I'm there with you. This masterclass is going to be absolutely amazing. So would you like to tell everybody to sum it up, the actual links again, so they can catch you and join in?
Yeah, mine is $1,000,000offerchallenge.com. And yeah, I can't wait. Like if we did a pre-training bonus, like I can't even imagine like how amazing it would be if I decided to do a post-training bonus. And this is just something that's so it means so much to me, because I see how it truly, when somebody else, another entrepreneur, learns this system, like the people in the bonus training today, they were like, what? I had a guy this morning. I hope he's okay with me sharing. He came at me saying, I've sold a high ticket offer before. I'm burnt out. I'm bored. It just doesn't really make me fulfilled anymore. And throughout the hour and a half we were in the bonus training, so much of we talked about is about shifting the beliefs, right?
Yeah.
And we were able, by the end of the call, I have a takeaway on my YouTube page, which from him saying like, literally saying like, you shifted the way I thought about this. An hour and a half we were together, and like now I know he has something, and he said I have something that's worth 10 or 15,000. Maybe I can sell it different. Maybe I can deliver it different. Maybe I can make it different, because what I was doing before wasn't working. And that's often this round peg in a square hole thing. And like, I can't talk to enough entrepreneurs who are in this exact spot that think, how do I take exactly where I was? Like, how do I take this thing that I like and I don't like and make it something that I love? And is that okay if we make more money doing it? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a bonus also that you are so approachable, such an incredible speaker, and obviously an incredible teacher. That's awesome, Kristen. You absolutely rock. So everybody, you heard the details telling you Kristen told us before. So Saturday, May 11th, 5:30 to 6:20. That's wrong.
No, that was today though, but yeah, May 13th.
Yeah, that was today. Sorry, yes, I've got the link. Sorry. Sorry. That's my yesterday. crazy Darwin Greek girl. No, wicked. You all know the link. Can you tell us once again the actual link to so that people can sign up?
Yeah, $1,000,000offerchallenge.com. And what is your link, Krissa? Let's go.
Okay. So ours is offeracceleratorlive.com. We will see you there. Please, everyone, it would be an amazing, amazing experience to be in the same room with Kristen Gutierrez. I don't want to hear my surname, Kathapoulos, so I'm in your boat.
I saw it on your WhatsApp. I'm like, I should have known you were Greek. Yeah.
I know. I actually shortened it. It's actually Irene Criscivalanti as one word, and then Kathapoulos. I actually shortened it to Criscivalanti. It's crazy. Oh, Kristen, you are absolutely amazing, absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to be in that room with you. Take care. See you then.
Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Yes, absolutely. And for you tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day.